Hi, how is everyone today? My name's Demara, and I'm going to be reading to you the Truth Testament number 31, which is a part of the 42 Truth Testaments which I was asked to channel last year, leading into this year. Okay, so let's begin. It's a really interesting thing about the way that we listen and what we hear. And I would suggest that if you really want to take in this information and really hear it on a resonance level, then just listen to the sound of my voice. Don't try and understand or listen to the words, because you're going to hear them anyway. And all of that happens automatically. But this is part of a advanced awareness technique where you listen to the sound of a person's voice. It works really, really well when you're in situations of conflict. That's one good thing to remember about this once you get the hang of it. But try this with what I'm reading, because these messages are coming through for our higher selves. They're not coming through for our 3D selves. These messages are for our higher selves. So I think you'll find a difference if you do that. Whoops, I've just lost my camera. Okay, I think we're set here. Okay, so this is Truth Testament number 31. Our message today will be one of much movement between the energies which are circulating throughout your earth domain. These energies are there to allow you all to rise and become who you really are. They are present now in much more defined higher frequencies of energy. This will enable you all to breathe in new ways of being and breathe out the old ways of not being. We know the difference because we are watching what occurs on Earth. When you breathe in the higher frequencies, your systems light up in a different way. Your very existence on the earth domain is now glowing with the new energies. It is so that you can now be able to rise to your limits of evolvement, so that you can indeed create the earth of peace and fulfillment. She is awash with old energies which are being evacuated through the release of the new energies. As you go forward and keep consciously breathing, you will notice that those ideas you had of being close to the collapse of your civilization are now gone. You will know that you are breathing new life, new experience, and more magical significance into the earth domain. With every breath you take in a conscious way, you are creating the magic. You are creating the new earth. And together with that, your world will thrive for all, not just the few. This is the real work that needs to be carried out. This world was never created for the few. It was always meant to be the world for all of the collective. This collective that will now survive will be equal in a way that it has never been equal before. It has always been a world of the fittest survive, and this word fittest has grown to be involved with the acquired worth and position in your societies. This has had nothing to do with the quality or survival of the most worthy. You are all worthy and will always be so. As time goes on, or as we would say, as time fails to be called time, then you will comprehend how things become so degenerated. How some became called kings and some came to be called legends. These were not titles that were accurately aligned. These were titles that were aligned with wealth and positions of control, not positions within the wisdom, knowledge, or spiritual areas. We cannot now be more grateful for the changes that are occurring. These changes are the ones that were meant to occur much sooner, but for the aggression of these so-called leaders of your societies. It has become a long-haul progression, and one that we will all be eternally grateful for. It has come at the moment when it could not wait any longer. any longer, and it would not occur at all. As these energies permeate through the earth domain, then you will see the enlargement of the spiritual community. The spiritual community will be the strength behind these changes. Through the spiritual essence of the human community, anything is possible. Within every one of you is the opportunity for you to bring into your mastery the workings of the universal field. You all hold the structure and energetic vibrations of the workings of the universe. It is only because of the downgraded energies present on the earth plane that things became so dense, solid, and blocked. Throughout this period, all of the workings of the earth plane have become more dense, lower frequency, including all life within this plane. Even the animals and the plants became of denser energetic physicality. So expect change, great change now that the energies are running quicker and of a higher frequency. Things will change quickly and drastically. After more earth clearances and more weather and climatic dystopia, then the energies will rise again and remain constantly on the higher frequencies. It will take time for all of this to fall into its natural higher octaves, but it will come and remain with you on this your new earth plane of existence. Through our time, there has been talk of the golden era, but never in the correct terms of energy and frequency changes. These are the only changes which can change the ideals, the root cause of existence, to the truly golden age. It is an age that will endure, since no lower energy can exist within its format after the final endurance changes have occurred. This is the opportunity for all to become what they always knew they could become: the idealists, the dreamers, the artists, and natural creators of a whole society that lives in peace and equality, each giving to one another and caring for one another. Do not despair as the final bell tolls for the remaining cleansings that will occur in order to give you this golden paradise of experience. It cannot come to fruition without the final cleansings of the old. It is not done in spite. It is carried out so that the energy can never be contaminated again. When the energies are running high and pure, then it is impossible for contamination to occur. Be aware that we are all watching and calling for this to come about in the most compassionate way possible for as many people to survive as can possibly be. We do not jest. We are here to warn you that there is still the possibility of more large clearances of blocked energy, mostly along the edges of the large continental structures where energy has become contaminated and holds inside the areas that are connected to the structural plates, or what you call large land masses. Within these areas, the contaminated lines of energy cause backup blockages, which now need to release. This will enable the higher, faster flowing energies to keep flowing and not stop ever again. We await your release from these bondages of darker, heavier energetic lines, which will not allow the full flow of your essences, of who you really are. Thank you for listening.